Witcher 3 megint. Megnézzük, milyen a Blood and Wine másik vége. Igen. Mert Proxy azt mondta, hogy baszó. Úgyhogy ezt megnézzük. Ránézünk, gyerekek. Miért ne? Ha már megtehetjük. Hát nem. Hát de. Elindítjuk a játékot, és nem fog működni, szokás szerint. Még mindig már vagyok fázba a srácok egy picikét. Lehet, hogy szipikázni fogok. Sorry előre is. Kösz. Kösz a megértést. Kösz. Tudom, hogy leszarjál. Léci telefon. Kösz. Kösz, hogy működsz. Kösz. Kép is van. Mi a fasz? Mi a fasz? Na szóval. Azt mondja. Így van. Ez a mentés kell nekünk. Yes, sir. Mi? Egészségetekre? Megy a stream, Bozi.
Szója, odaérsz.
Szója, odaért. Addig Star Wars-otok. Ja? Bozi. Ez a hell van, mi kurva jó. Töcsöma. Töcsöma. Löcs.
Come on.
Come on, Roach.
I'm early. No guardsmen yet.
Kezdődik bazd. Éjfél után kell ide jönni amúgy. Nem basszuk el megint. Mint az előbb. Vagyis tegnap. Nem jó.
So eager are you?
Most megint elbasszuk, ugye?
Need a bit long.
Hát így basztuk el, ugye? Egyszerűen. Igen. Yes?
So,
Nem volt fönn kajabu, azt szoktunk, mint az állat.
walk me through it. We have two objectives. To find Dunt. How many?
Jó, tudjuk, be kell törni.
Egyszerűen annyira OP amúgy Anakin, hogy vicc.
Kit érdekel Anakin itt a Witcher streambe, basszunk. Ja?
Tehát 1v4-be is van esélyem. Ja. Mármint nem az, hogy most megölök mindenkit. Hogy megöljek egy target.
So it be quick.
Kiszemelek.
Not so.
Ha! Na, most nem basztuk el. Jó. Kill him! Hello! Volt fej, nincs fej. De volt feje. És
Roderick
nincs
sent
feje.
him to get the horses. He's looking to flee. Can't let him.
Olaj. Olajka. Öcsém, ki kell fosztani mindent, ba. Jó?
I see no ducals along the road. They must not be guarding it. Roderick was right. We can flee. We'll
Semmi
manage.
loot nincs itt. Hülye fasz.
Bloody bots! What was
Load
that?
those crates on the wagon! Hey, Roderick, trying to escape. You'll never learn.
Soljál már te itt, agy.
Hurry with those crates! But be careful if you drop any!
Oké. Akkor fos voltam amúgy.
That's almost the lot. We shall be ready to go soon. Where are the horses? Hugo and Belen were to fetch them. Go, see what's taking them. Someone's here. They've breached the back wall. Come on, kill him! Well, how long you gonna make me wait? Go on, lads! Beat the bambocha! Onward! No mercy! I shall show you, rogue!
No mercy. De meghoztuk.
Mercy! Mercy! I did no wrong!
Kept the wrong company. Centrion's men, where are they?
I knew.
Jó, tudjuk.
Where's the...
Áldozás az egész, tudjuk.
Where?
In
There's some...
back.
Where is she?
What will become of me?
Beszoptad.
Leaving you to the
Chewie.
Halló? A rohadt dög. Majdnem megöl. Tudom kilútolni, öcsém. Mi? Megjönnek haverék, szétbaszom mindenkit, oké.
Need to get into the keep.
They shall pay for everything.
Nem most se lehet visszamenni a pulton? Nem, hát, miért is lehet visszamenni? Kemények a haverok.
Wasn't expecting to see you two here.
We thought you could use our help. So, Witcher, this is no time to explain. Where is Renna?
Expect to answer a lot of questions inside.
Let us go then.
Jó, tudjuk. Milyen van ott ilyen?
Then speak.
Said, and just... Giving you one chance to tell us everything yourself.
I've nothing to tell.
Witcher, what is this?
What is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend.
Never was any abduction. She faked it to be able to control you, manipulate you.
You lie! He seeks to turn us against each other.
Let him speak.
Blackmailers? Pure fiction. She planned everything. You killed all those men at her behest.
That is impossible.
Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you.
And explain all. If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
Ooh.
He just fly off?
Miért nem pörgeted át?
I can
I shall...
come again.
You don't...
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must... Your...
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister, dear. So, you... We will do...
As...
And you... Roderick...
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Sienna blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Sienna's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire and...
What? You know him? Who is he?
Dettlaff.
Is that... Where is...
Your Grace, we...
Not to... You.
Onnantól teljesen más lesz a sztori, hogy azt választom, hogy a csajhoz megyünk.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
Doubt it. Rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially not threats.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate.
Ha arra megyek, akkor más lesz a vége nekem? Mármint nem úgy más a vége, hanem hogy akkor megmenekül a királyné? Vagy a hercegasszony? Vagy az már az előző rossz döntéseim alapján így is úgy is meg fog
Are
halni?
you upset?
Why would I be?
Most
Let's see.
valamelyik
You're
életem
returning from your
marad,
hunt
vagy
empty-handed.
mindkettő attól
No
függ,
trophy.
hogy
No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Aha.
Tehát itt be tudod a közepes endinget is adni, meg a legjobbat.
Aha. De várjál, ha mind a kettő túléli, akkor én börtönbe kerülök, ugye? Ha csak a hercegasszony éli túl, akkor nem kerülök börtönbe.
Nem tudom.
Hagyjam ez a nem tudom ma!
Upset's just not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about something.
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
It depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
A most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Bocsánat.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Sienna's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Sienna is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister.
Your Grace, I fear them...
Let them storm. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but
My...
we're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on. You, Witcher, have had... I've begun to suspect...
We'll catch him, Your Grace, sooner or later.
I should hope so, Witcher. For the sake of all Beauclair and yours. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish...
Your Grace, it seems Sienna tricked Dettlaff. Used him.
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires!
Damn it.
Most nekem kajabú, bazd meg.
Siana failed to...
Seems not. Gotta find...
That there is a...
That's so.
In due...
Think Dettloff still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Dettloff? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know. But Dettloff is not actually evil, merely...
So say I agree.
I do not recall ever suggest...
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. There you...
The meeting...
It seemed...
Didn't act...
I vowed... I trust...
Not so... How would I go about luring
You see...
and...
Tusa, we must find him. The Elder does not...
Yeah, figured it out.
I don't know. You know what...
Regis.
Should you appreciate... Certainly...
No.
Crazy as the plan seems, I'll do it. I'll ask Damien about Siana.
You won't make me beg. I knew you wouldn't.
Slow down. Not promising a thing.
Nem
Just want to get a
kíváncsi
feel
vagyok,
for the
mennyire
situation to start with.
felhype-oltad benne.
Coming with?
Of course. Many hands make light work.
Micsodát?
Hát, hogy ez is milyen jó ending. És milyen jó út.
Nekem jó pofának tűnt.
Hurry. Damien could be in danger.
Or dead.
You think so? He's seen battle-hardened. More than a few scraps under his belt.
Against humans, not monsters. Look, there.
It's pretty low for the kills again.
Never thought lesser vampires would heed a higher vampire's call and commands.
As a rule, they don't.
So how Dettloff sick them on the city?
I told you, he's exceptional. He manages to bend them to his will, control them with his thoughts. They'll continue attacking until he orders them to back down, and until he dies.
Kell lenni a résznél, úgyhogy nem ezt választottam, full egyedül voltam. Meg segít.
Monster's still here. Need to look around. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Another one. Damn it.
He didn't suffer.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. Damn it.
Time's running out.
Another one. Damn it.
He didn't suffer long, at least.
They broke formation. Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go.
Hello?
Barricade put up in the street.
Pointless. That's no obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them.
Jó, hogy segít az a csicska. Kösz, hogy segítettél a rohadt fatmi. De most a rohadt szemét átvezető videók között is, érted, elveszi állandóan a mérgezéseimet, a potikat, és nem kaptam vissza, érted? Hát mekkora fos. Csak 4-szer akkor elsebzek amúgy, nincs belőle előnyöm.
Need to look around.
Care to come back?
És most visszakaptam.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
If we'd only arrived a bit earlier.
Another one. Damn it. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards. Ran.
That scent. It's Damien's blood. He was wounded.
Let's go. Barricade put up in the street.
Pointless. Obstacle to a vampire.
They didn't know. I didn't get a chance to prepare them.
Értem. anyát picsája akarja nézegetni.
Fell on his face, struck in the back, tried to run.
They must have realized they could not hold this position.
Hope they found a corner to hide in. Won't be anyone to talk to if not. Must be in the bank. Barricaded themselves inside.
Recognize the bank. Apologies, Geralt. You must manage alone. I'm certain you will.
Na nézzük.
You killed it? Single-handedly? That harlot's brood slaughtered half my unit.
I see the harlot's brood came close to slaughtering you as well.
Need to withdraw. You and your men. Now.
My duty lies with the city.
Won't help this city by leading your men to the slaughter. Damien, conversation back at the palace, remember? I'll say it again. Your men don't stand a chance.
Bizony.
Men, tend to the wounded and prepare to march out.
Doing the right thing. Now listen close. Silver. That's what you want to use against vampires. Your alchemists, order them to produce as much vampire oil as they can. Churn it out in gallons. Then coat your blades with it. Keep an eye out for Alps and Bruxae. The shapely ones resemble women. There one moment, gone the next. Bombs containing silver splinters are a pretty good idea.
Thank you, Witcher. I hope you're worth the coin the Duchess pledged you. And that you'll return with the head of the wretch that did this, skewered on a hook.
Got a different plan.
And what would that be?
All I can say just now is I'm gonna need Sienna.
You know the Duchess's decision. Sienna awaits her trial, in custody.
We know it, but we do not agree with it.
You've that luxury. I do not. I've sworn my loyalty to her grace.
Folk are dying. Many more will, because of one.
If her grace learns I helped you, my head will roll.
And ours will follow right after it. Yet still we are prepared to take the risk. I fear we waste our time here. Come, Geralt.
Wait. When last I saw Sienna, her grace was escorting her to the palace playroom.
Playroom? As in, for children? You sure?
I've served in the ducal palace for years. I know its every corner. So yes, I am damn sure.
Playroom? So what, Duchess locked Sienna up in a dollhouse?
Honestly, I've no clue. Look, I've told you what I saw. What you do with it is no concern of mine.
Got it. I'll look into it. You get back to your barracks. Retrace my steps. Path ought to be clear.
And you've our gratitude. You helped us a great deal.
I helped Beauclair. At least I hope I did.
Let's go, Regis.
Here, the playroom's beyond this door.
Arról a vagyát nem megijedtem. Jézus Isten.
Shit. Probably meant to stand guard, but honor Henrietta's personal request. Locked. Of course. Regis, rather not have a fist fight with this door. Would you mind?
Magyarába jutunk be a játékszobába, mi? Aha, hello?
Thanks.
At your service.
Hát, mekkora formáló. Engedj már be!
Utter silence. No one here.
You should look around at least.
Tudtam, hogy el kell oltanod. Nem is te lennél Geralt, ha nem kellett volna eloltanod. Öcsém.
A tin knight. Miniature tableware. And plush
Wooden
toys.
duck.
Somebody broke its wings off. Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Siana and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Siana gave me a drawing today
Charming.
of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
And perhaps
Okay.
not so much.
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Siana does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad.
Nem, már még a végén kiderül, hogy nem is olyan, mint aminek gondoltad, bassza meg.
The girls quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into
Az érem
fisticuffs.
másik oldala, mi?
Anna Henrietta was
Yeah,
first to
fuck.
strike her sister. Siana gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them,
Tényleg
Henrietta
ilyen
had
el
lost
van
2 teeth.
átkozva.
She ran off to complain to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Siana and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Once you're labelled a
Ennyi
black sheep,
benne.
it's so hard to keep a reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for
Valami
instance.
szalad,
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll seat you in the corner. The girls
Miért
told
sorom,
me if I
man?
ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the land of 1,000 fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My, this grows more interesting by the minute.
Körülbelül.
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label
Menj a
planted on her.
faszomba, ez
It
kemény.
goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard. yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Sienna laughed so hard they almost choked. Blooda is damned, or cursed. What's Kusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Kurva jó.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Sienna into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
Where's that book? Locked. Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Nice tune.
Indeed, pleasant. It's a shame the mechanism's damaged.
Darálva van a kulcs.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture. This it? Let's see.
Mi a fasz?
Expecto ludum.
Expecto patronum! Ja, ez a mond.
Majdnem.
Mi az Isten? Mi a...
Regis? Regis!
Menj a picsába, hogy valami varázsló világba kerültünk.
Land of a thousand
Tudom, hogy ugyanúgy
fables.
meg kell keresnem a fekete szettet, mi?
Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me.
Csíra.
Eye of Nehelene is going wild. Whole land's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Jó, hát nem lehet 3 millió felé menni amúgy. Bassz meg.
Whoa, that should be interesting.
Jó. Menj a picsába, mi a fasz? Mi a rá? Kemény. Megint olyan helyekre megyek, hogy ugye bebelolom magam megint. Gondoltam.
Damn it. And this is a playground for two little girls? Something's not right.
Ja. Na rá.
Let him out!
Voices?
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now
Ez Jancsi és Juliska, vagy mi a fasz?
hands off my hearth, dearie.
Takarodjon.
You wouldn't want me to get cross. Then you open it. Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel.
Igen.
Just as soon as I catch you. You cannot possibly fear the soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
Hogy a faszomba győzzem le? Mi a fasz? Nem ölt meg, csak nem tudom, mit kell csinálni.
Szamnak kell nyilván. mondjam azt, hogy kontrollerre autópaim van, és magától becélozza. Ja?
Sokat érdekel.
Ezével fasz...
Aztán már ez.
Hát ideje volt már mi?
No. Hát most azt hittem. Aztán felgyújtja azt a szart. Mi a fasz? Ja, YouTube lesz belőle. Mitől függ, hogy leesik vagy nem esik a számom? Most mi? Hát nem is haltam meg! Ott állok! Jó ez a másik út, tényleg, jó. Tetszik. Tehát, öcsém, meg se haltam, érted? Már így csal a gép, érted? Meg se halok, de azt mondja, meghaltam.
You cannot possibly fear a few magical plants. Soup smells more vile than a rotting carcass. Careful she doesn't douse you.
Hát rohadjon meg. Sok HP-ja maradt.
It seems you've won.
Hello?
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Öcsém ezt a fost.
How'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Breathe easy? Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market. This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! All right. So why is it you're here?
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? But normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes. Created by Arturius Vigo. Anna Henrietta and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here. So you had best be on your watch.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Bayron?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
Basta hora. Jesus!
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stock won't sprout from just one.
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
Oké, főnök.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, but outside mere minutes will have passed.
Sok értelme, hogy ki lehetett nyitni. Ez az ajtó szerintem bagos, nem?
Hello,
Ja, fasz. Mindig egy kurva szettet nem találtam, egy darabot se. Jó.
Mondta valaki, hogy lesz.
Hát bazdmeg neked a fekete honnan lett meg?
Watch out! Pixies! Ugh, ugly
Nem
entities.
tudom.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
We were put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders.
Mert gondoltam, hogy itt van valahol.
Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one. Exciting!
Én
isn't it?
akartam a rózsaszín.
Reminds me
Ja.
of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Here, none at all. I'm alright. That's him. Joss. Blast, they're going to rip him in 6.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always
Úristen.
lies.
Aha.
Nem szar.
Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't. when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
This'll be interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human.
So,
The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all? Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere, out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. We should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Long Locks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Jó lesz, amúgy Geri.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Ja, láttam.
Mozáj.
Még el kell
Incredible.
anyámért, meg
You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
Oké. Rákod legyen, ja, mi? Nem?
Incredible. You must have loved this place.
I did at first. But children get bored quickly. Even tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turn dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think.
3 bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3...
One a bit too big, the other too small, the third just right. Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
Hello, Geralt.
Hello? Can we talk?
Schwumbroch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, big bad wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? One shot and she's under the table. But, what brings you?
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
1,000 times they cut my gut open, filled it full of rocks and drowned me in the river. So once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Who now rots at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
Igen.
Taporám, chop.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg.
Oha.
Mekkora szület volt. Ja.
Hát, Geci, nem ki tud jönni. Búzis. Aha.
Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me.
Nagyon.
How do I look?
Honestly, so-so.
Women must love you.
Actually, I do just fine.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And you, the hunter.
Megkapnád piroskát.
You again? I thought I was clear. I will not talk to you if little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you.
Nagyon szar.
Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have.
Better to see you with my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have.
The better to embrace you with, my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you with, my dear.
I shall butcher you.
Legjobbkor kell tapszíznom.
Not bad.
Semmit nem csinál az a csicska, és sem zöldömet. Ez így töké. Ezt így kell, Witcher, így kell. Ez így pont jó. És mi az, hogy még mindig nem tudom használni a kurva potiaimat, mi? Te féreg játék. Beszarok, komolyan mondom.
You again?
Not a...
What?
And
Hát semmit nem csinál, sebződtem. Pont a bestia online is kihúzom. Nem.
remember what Joss
Look
said
at
about
it,
the
show me
red bee.
problema.
A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly. Bottle caps, fake teeth. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
A vörös mapszem.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me.
Partiba dobnak és megölnek.
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Been through a lot.
I have. And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
She wasn't the one to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me. Right. We've had our chat. Come. That's one beam down. Good work.
Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please. Recognize it? Once upon a time, a terrible dragon attacked Vizima. It took a clever young cobbler to bring about its defeat.
Right. Every now and again, some village idiot tries to imitate him. And I gotta come in to clean up the mess. Just one thing in its gut. A half-digested sheep. Stuffed with tar and sulfur. But no bean.
Was that not disgusting? Poking out and wanting hurt.
Compared to the time I fought a Zeugl in Vizima's sewers, this... never mind. Don't feel like telling that story again. Damn.
Oh, the three little pigs' homes. But you know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One beam lies out in the open, guarded by 3 nobodies. Yeah, that could be it.
Oh, Pub Watch, they didn't like that.
Good.
Nem készítettem. Egyértelmű.
Megölni.
Szállalmas, bazd meg ez a varázsvilág.
Túl erősek, szállalmas.
Vaj, pörgőforgó tornádó kurványában, hogy 8-at belütöttem mindbe, és egy se halt meg a talentbe érte.
Oh, the 3 little pigs' homes. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks.
There's
Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside.
Nehogy legyen potim, ez buzis.
Remember Joss's words?
És most
One beam
mitől
lies out
lett
in the
potim?
open, guarded by 3
Vagy akartam
nobodies.
időt menni?
Yeah,
Nagyon
that
jó.
could be it.
Öcsém. Fiadott potit, hát beszarok.
Gyorsan, kajabuf, minden 4 poti, gyerünk! Ja.
Körülbelül.
Oh, Pub Watch, they didn't like that.
Nem semmit többet amúgy. Ez 2-szer annyi, meg 3-szor annyi HP van.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Nagyon szar.
Why so shocked?
Well, when you arrived, all you did was pout and mumble things in that graphily monotone. And now this. A jest. And a good one at that. But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. We must keep looking.
So, do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
Mi a szarnak van az ott, ha nincs ott semmi?
So, do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that. You stepped on Thumbelina! That was my favorite tale.
Huh? Why is that?
Because it wasn't about a princess. Tales about princesses are insufferable. Be careful!
This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhand somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go.
Four animals stacked atop each other. What was the tale called again?
The musicians of Lothar. Huh. You've some link to the town as well, don't you?
But my tale's not much like this one.
Oh, Geralt, Geralt. And they call me cruel.
Knight's strange. Doesn't look like he's out of any fairy tale I know. Wonder how he got here.
No?
In past times, Henrietta and I would occasionally run into them here. You see, knights errant far outnumber princesses in the real world. So
Man,
some
you
nights
bitch,
we
I'm
sneak
not
into the
curious.
playroom, then into the...
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
A true witcher should never abandon poultry in distress.
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass. But no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things.
No.
What do you have, sweeties?
Kis gyufáros kislány.
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have,
Most meg ilyen
then,
fiszteket tárul,
then maybe
amit
you'd
a
like some.
drog.
Hey, where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free is a first hit. To get them to come back for a second, of course. For all else, you've got to pay.
What if I asked you nicely?
Ask me nicely and I might plague you for it. A round of cards?
Ja, nej.
Fine, I'll pay you for the ribbon. This enough?
It's enough. Now go away.
Papírkutya.
Tudod mikor?
Elismertél volna, muszáj beszalagni.
All right. Tell me.
What?
What you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
What is it, love?
What?
Like,
Aha, ebből mind van eladó? Ja.
Ah,
Hol a szett? Mi?
igen.
Wait.
Watch out! Pixies!
Come on.
Stunning, are they not? My new robes absolutely stunning. My new attire reveals itself back to the wise and
Császár,
A feather. Broken. It was a fight.
Hívtad már keszeget? Ja, ott van a unicorn.
Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings.
Watch out!
Just get
Pixies!
plucked.
What now, you piece of filth?
Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The golden axe will be ours.
Hát ezt nem kellett eltalálni úgy.
Damn it.
The way to cross the barbarous Barbarossa, not for your hand.
keeper in a cage.
Here it is. Got it.
Ez csak 8-szor hosszabb ez az út amúgy, mint a másik.
Ja, ez az.
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Hello?
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Sok között vettem fel. Felvettem, hogy 5-öt, vagy 6-ot. Szóval van a többi. Ha?
Did you really travel all the way here for a comment?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think.
Oh yes. Visit Toussaint once and you'll always long to return.
Hogy kerül ide?
Ja.
Igen, mi a fasz? Na de Prox, hallod? Felvettem 6 küldetést és csak 1 volt. Ez miért van?
Nem mind küld.
Ez gyanús, hogy nem itt van.
Might always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Most leesek, letöröm a játékot a faszomba. Jesus. Drága játékok, érted?
Yellow bean. Here it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Hát ezt amúgy ki kell próbálni. Öcsém, láttad ezt?
Got the bean, but Longlocks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you cozied up to a vampire?
Dettlaff was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Got a history with Dettlaff now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Mm-hmm. Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say sod off to this fecking fable sphere. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower, then prepare to meet the giant.
Mennyi ezek? Mennyi csontváz? Mi az Isten?
Biztos sokat ér a kopony.
Van ott arany is, öcsém. Ó, van ott más is. Aha. Aha. Aha.
Na, beélvezett.
Hello. Hát ez nem is a fekete szett. Mi az Isten? Megy, mert ez ilyen anyád, de jól néz ki. Hello? Hát de milyen szett ez, öcsém? Elég jó.
Lovagi páncél.
De több páncélt ad, viszont az összes szarab. Csak égéssel, aha, égéssel mondálás, aha. Vérzéssel szemben ellenállás. Hát nem rossz amúgy. Kevesebb életet is ad. Ez csak 48-as. Nem is értem. Na, körül kéne még itt nézni, öcsém. Na, vannak itt ilyen a ezek. Baszkikám. Azt mondja... YouTube... Menj a picsába.
Mit YouTube-ozol már?
Hello? Hát vannak egy páran.
Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans.
Ez amúgy jobb ez az út.
Wait.
Ja.
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. We must be careful. All right, toss them.
Nagyon szar. Oda megyünk, az BOOM!
Something's always gotta go wrong.
Ki gondolta volna.
The home stretch.
Látod, hogy a csöcsét fogtuk meg, ja? Az égig érő passzolja. Persze, előre engedjük, hát vajon miért? Ja?
Incredible.
Itt lesz a szep.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with. Him.
Az mi? Easy peasy.
Megcsinálták volna, hogy egyet üssön, de
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so
sokkal több
severe.
élete lenne,
Can't
mint
help
tényleg
thinking
amúgy
you
így
might have done that on purpose.
hullos vagy simán
would I
adorál.
To get rid of your guard, your
Jó,
captor.
csak ugye gondoltak arra, hogy sokan nem pulosok vannak idejön, de nem csinált melléküldét, meg
Hát de
ilyen.
ez a legnehezebb fokozat.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Jogos.
Olyan balfasz az úgyse indítja a legnehezebb mód.
That so? How? Plan to use me like you did Deadloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler. I can't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Another time, another place, maybe.
Hűségesek vagyunk Trishhez, jó?
It's fine.
Úristen, ja.
Ennyi.
Come. The exit's this way.
to show us?
Careful. It's not to be trusted.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once. Here, we need but jump into the well. You first.
Hol a szettem? Szomá! Igen! Megrúgott a kis csicska. Hát kurvára nincs itt a szettem, vagy én vagyok fasz, nem mindegy.
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying, manipulating you are?
Regis, what happened to your famous manners?
Apologies. I forgot myself.
Let's go. Really want to be done with this. Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get ready. Deadloff will be here any moment now.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Deadloff, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
What? But how?
You're false.
The ribbon.
Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this sooner or later.
Ha nem szerzem meg, akkor most meghal.
You never should have meddled with her.
Ha nem szerzem meg a szallagot. Menj a picsába. Akkor ez az a vég lesz, hogy börtönbe kerül.
Nagyon okos következtetéseket mondsz.
I want you just for once. You trust me, both of you.
Hát de... Istenem, gec. Csicska egy játék. Mi? De nem azért akarom mondani, hogy még mindig nem kaptam meg a fekete szettet. Mi a fasz? Ja?
Akkor már nem is lesz meg.
Mi az, hogy akkor már nem is lesz meg? Mi hol volt?
Hát nem tudom, de nekem megvan. Nem tudom honnan. Már azt, hogy... Fekete set, YouTube.
Just from that. You tricked me. Both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Shut up! Gods, start praying now.
think that will stop me? Prepare to die, Witcher!
Pathetic.
Hello?
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. I'm sorry.
Come in.
What a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
It's the swordsman. Good to see.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on.
Guess they could use...
Clean boots.
Man in the frock.
Why?
If you're about... How'd you get... Dagger.
Why?
Just for...
I can't. What? Oh!
Kid. Where...
I don't...
Geralt. But you must...
Well, at the
Where's...
Everyone...
Thanks, kid. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
You to keep enter either. Decent for what?
Kid. We should...
Not your lucky day.
right. I think.
What did
They... I do...
needs the book? Any forgive you can. Thank.
My dears. Does it?
Why should
You?
I...
It's a.
But not you. Oh.
Damn it.
What is it?
See,
Well,
judging.
yet
Duchess was
indeed.
for obs.
Had she...
Why? Think it's a good idea? After all, we foiled her carefully planned scheme. Think she'll even want to?
Talk to you? Would it harm you in any way to try? Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. Besides,
So,
I've never... She treated...
Any scrapings around here. At least the way was pleasant.
Halt!
need to see.
In the matter.
Promise to.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I feel?
I know who the fifth victim was supposed to be.
Simply.
Siana, stop pretending you could. What?
For such an accomplished...
How should I know? Might really be the curse of the black.
I see I misjudged you. You understand nothing.
Definitely gonna tell her.
Then why do it at all? I probably will.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me. I thought you might come in handy one day. Your comrade Regis is using you. and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking
I like this game. Long as we're being honest, here I go. You're a pathetic, self-centered snake. Should I go on? You'll rot in this tower. You'll die of old age, embittered, alone and forgotten. By everyone. Have a nice life, Siana.
Mit mondtál neki? Nem figyelsz.
Az, hogy utolsó szemét rohadt kurva vagy körülbelül. És így fogsz megrohadni. Toronyba.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Hát kíváncsi vagyok, hogy így is beadja-e, amit be kell adni.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Siana's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
Bish zene, érted? Jesus.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it.
Hát eddig full ugyanaz, bros.
In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in. The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister, and my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me? I shall never forgive you.
Full ugyanaz.
Hát idiótán válaszolsz, bazdeg Istenem. Elküldöd a kurva anyjába, pont az a lényeg, Istenem, hogy nem küldöd el a faszba, hanem megértő vagyok, és akkor big happy end. De így a lelkébe tipoltál. Csicska vagy, nem tudod letagadni. Ja. Még úgy is, hogy a... az a fej.
Igen?
Nem tudod, még a jó endinget csinálva is csicska vagy. Ja.
És full azt számít, hogy ott a végén mit mondok.
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out.
Anna.
Wait.
Thought you...
I put...
How much...
Not a...
Dude,
Snow White, you with the exquisite hair.
I'm to have a little sister. I'm to have a little sister.
Azért megérte végig. Ja.
It matters not that a man's as fit as a fitter.
Azt hittem, csak az számít, hogy a másik utat választott, és akkor a másodikat adnak.
Hát ahhoz,
Witcher,
hogy a jó
I was
endinget
certain you'd
csinálna, az
departed.
mindenképp szerintem
Couldn't.
ezt az utat
Anna
kellett
Henrietta
választani,
was
akkor
wondrous.
életben.
Beautiful.
De mondjuk már az első verzióban is életben maradt, csak ott is elküldted az anyjába.
Ja.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do... I suppose
Még
you
a
are right.
közepes endinget se bírod beadni,
But
bazd.
when someone so beloved dies, one cannot
Az az
come
lett
to pay
volna,
my
hogy nem
respects.
veszed el a
Bid the Duchess farewell.
szalagot a kis
White
sajt.
roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then.
És akkor
She
meghal
lies
lesz
in the
ugyanaz.
ducal crypt. In one room with
What? Who decided that?
the Reap.
Most már te adsz virágot mindkét sírra. Csicska maradsz.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace.
Hát, beszarok. Úgy azt kellett volna beadni, hogy megdögöljön a csaj.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me.
De azért így sokkal érthetőbb, amit
Rest in
kezdtem.
peace.
Megtudtuk, hogy történt vele.
Azt olyan, hogy megdöglik mindenki. Faszol.
Kurva jó.
Stylish crypt.
Moments like...
Serious. Ah,
Király
you
vagyok.
humans. I've come...
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Now...
The mass out.
What?
I did.
Me?
Then let's...
What? That? True.
How do you...
Just fast.
Indeed.
If you are back.
This moonlight.
Ez amúgy mindenképp ugyanaz itt Regis-szel. Egyedül akkor változik meg, azt hiszem, hogyha közepes vég van. Tehát akkor Dandelion jön érte, bla bla bla.
It's me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins? Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all. Regis! Damn it, where'd you go?
You raise your hand against the vampire! What I have to do!
Szerintem sose öli meg őt.
That's it. Yeah.
Not then. A trifle. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally. But I'd rather keep. Besides,
Rather, I can.
how could it? Seemed like
Appearing.
killed him. Sure wasn't easy though.
So we shall, my friend.
Ez a legkeményebb, mikor itt belenéz a kamerában. Geralt. Takarodj! Pics.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Takarodj már. Mi a fasz? Amúgy ez az ajtó mögött van az a szett. De miért is nyitva? Szóval nyitja ki nekünk. De mikor nyitja ki?
Amúgy hogy?
Majd.
Hogy? Itt volt konszul.
Ja.
Most emlékszem, hogy feljött be az.
Az a vámpírhoz el oda. Rossz.
Milyen vámpír?
Hát a haverunk.
Regis?
Ja.
És hova hozzá?
Hát az nyitja ki ezt az ajtót, aminél vagyok. És itt van benne az a szett.
Nem biztos. És azt nem mutatja, hogy milyen küldi, vagy mikor, vagy hogy?
Nem, bazzeg. 30 videót megnéztem. De csak oda kell menni hozzá, azt idehoz. Mindjárt oda megyek hozzá. Ott a temetőben van a... Itt, ugye? Itt. Kurvára. Itt kezdtem meg. Nem vágod, hogy hol van ő a térképen? Így fejből.
Ott a... Mere... Akármi temető. Középfele, lejjebb.
Kösz. Uram, nincs itt, bazd meg, beszélek. Mi a fasz?
Must do it. Twist.
I hope.
True. But let's go. Night.
Jet.
Shout, the beast!
Szerintem így, hogy már végigvitted, baszhatod. Nem találod meg Regis-t.
Lehet, hogy akkor, amikor a...
You'll smell the soiled armor at once.
Nem, de akkor sem. De mi a fasz? aha, jó. Hát beszarok, esküszöm. Hát, geci, a faszom se tudja.
Scrub off. We soon need the
Ez az. Sikerült megint bevagolnom magam. Hát én ezt nem értem még egyszer, hogy miért nincs meg. Na mindegy. Kapjuk a faszt, ez a buzi játék. Na jó, mindegy srácok, köszönöm a figyelmet. Witcher 3 végigjátszás, végigjátszva. Hello, sziasztok, jó éjt!